Midnight city breathing slow, neon tears on broken roads. I'm dancing with the ghost of us in every place we used to go. Baseline like a fragile heart, beating under shattered trust. You said forever in the dark, but forever wasn't us. Shadows in the strobe light glow, bodies close but miles apart. I felt the silence in your touch, like thunder rolling through my heart. Your eyes were searching for someone else, while mine were begging you to stay. I heard a name inside your breath every time you looked away. We used to burn like summer nights, now we freeze in different beds. You hold your phone like it's a lifeline, while I drown in things unsaid. Every promise that you whispered fades like smoke into the air, and I can feel the room even when she isn't there. Said I'm overthinking, said I'm just insecure, but love should never feel like I'm the one you must endure. Your silence screamed the truth that your lips refused to say. You were already leaving while I was begging you to stay. You loved her louder than you loved me. I heard it in the way you breathe, in every text you try to hide, in every restless midnight dream. You loved her louder in the silence, in every space you left for her. I gave you all my broken pieces, but you loved your love louder. You loved her louder. Even when you held me closer, you loved your love louder. And I just loved you more. I memorized the way you changed, the colder tone, the distant stare, the way you laughed, it felt rehearsed, like I was no longer there. We used to talk until sunrise, now we barely speak at all. Your heart was building her throne, while mine was breaking through the fall. I try to be your melody, your rhythm in the dark, but you were dancing to the song while I was losing spark. You said she's just a friend to you, but friends don't shine in love of his eyes, and I could see forever there when you tried to tell me lies. I felt it in your heartbeat, out of sync with mine, like we were two lost satellites drifting out of time. You swore that I was crazy, that there's nothing going on, but love should never make me feel like I'm already gone. You loved her louder than you loved me. It echoed through your touch, through every time you chose her voice, when mine was just too much. You loved her louder in the quiet, in every truth you told and wrote. I gave you Was I just the comfort? Was I just the in-between? The temporary shelter while you chased another dream? Did you ever really hold me, or was I just filling space? Was I only there to warm you while you longed for her embrace? I replay the nights we had, searching for a sign. Was your heart already hers, while your body still was mine? Did you kiss me just to silence all the guilt inside your chest? Was I loving you completely while you were loving her the best? I was whispering forever, you were screaming someone new. I was drowning in devotion, you were chasing something true. But it wasn't me. No, it wasn't me. You loved her louder than you loved me, louder than the crashing waves, louder than the promises you swore we'd always say. You loved her louder than my tears, louder than my breaking heart. I tried to be your everything, but you had you gone and gone. You loved her in my darkness, in the spaces I couldn't reach. I was running and the rules to me, but you were only the truth. You loved her louder, while I was fading slow. You know your love was letting in the silence of the midnight glow, I found myself between love and becoming me, between your arms and my own heartbeat. We were dancing in a crowded room. I felt alone with you. Neon lights on broken promises, shining through the truth. You said forever like it meant something, like it wouldn't fade away. But forever turned to silence at the end of every day. I gave you all the softer parts, the pieces I would hide. Every scar and every question, every tear I cried. But loving you or losing me, a slow and quiet crime. I was drunken in your shadow every single time. Oh, I told you hold the fire, even when it burned my hands. I tried to be your shelter while I sank in sinking sand. You were searching for your freedom, I was begging you to stay. Somewhere in the distance, I could feel my soul drift away. I'm caught between love and becoming me, between your touch and my identity. If I stay, I break inside. If I leave, I lose the light. Tell me who am I to between love and becoming me. Between your touch and my identity. If I stay, I break inside. If I leave, I lose the light. Tell me who I'm meant to be. Between love and becoming me. Between love and becoming me. Maybe love is not possession. Maybe love is letting go. Maybe pain is just the lesson we were meant to know. I can't keep bending backwards just to fit inside your dream. I deserve a love that sees me, not just who you want me to be. I was fading in your story. I could risk a memory. Now I'm standing here, calling out my name. It hurts to choose my freedom when your memory still calls. But I can't keep sacrificing myself to have it all. I won't be half a heartbeat. I won't be half a soul. If loving you means losing me, then I'm letting go. I was caught between love and becoming me. Between your world and my destiny. If I stay, I disappear. If I leave, I life my fear. Now I must be beyond love, becoming me. Between love and becoming me. Midnight city breathing slow. Neon tears begin to glow. Your shadow dancing on my wall like you never left at all. Empty glass, unfinished truth. Echoes of our reckless youth. Every promise that we made fades like colors in the shade. The bassline hums your name again. A broken loop inside my head. I close my eyes, I see your face, but wake up to an empty space. We were golden in the dark. Two wild hearts, one fragile spark. Building castles in the air. Never thinking of repair. You said love would make us strong. Said together we belong. But forever's just a word. People say when hope is blurred. I gave you all my silent nights, all my fears and city lights. when the world was fast asleep. You took my hand, you pulled me close, swore I was the one you chose. But somewhere in the in-between, you chased a different dream. Now I'm dancing on my own, in a crowd but all alone. Your reflection in the sound of every beat that breaks me down. And I feel you in the low, in the undertow below, like a rhythm I can't face, drawing me to the night. Dreams cost us everything, every tear, every broken wing. We were flying way too high on a love we couldn't buy. Dreams cost us everything, like me with this offering. All the future used to make, now just pieces I can't take. We paid the price in silent screams, lost ourselves inside our dreams. And now I see what love can bring. Sometimes it takes everything. Dreams cost us everything. Everything. Now I'm drowning in the echo of you. You were chasing brighter lights, different rooms and different nights, while I was holding on too tight to what we used to call life. I remember how you smiled, careless, reckless, running wild. I was steady, I was sure. You were always wanting more. Was I just a stepping stone, a place you call but not your home? Was I love or just a phase? Their goodbye, full of hope. Their goodbye was full of hope. And I'm still calling out your name for the bass and through the smoke, full of hope. She believed she had to go. Now I'm dancing with your ghost in the silence of the low. We were diamonds in the dark, shining bright in borrowed light. Every promise left a mark, chance. I stayed inside the wave, lights are flashing, people move, but I'm frozen in your goodbye. You found the courage I never knew to spread your wings and fly. Her goodbye was full of hope, while mine was full of tears. She saw herself in brightest light, the old wasted years. She said thank you for the love, like it was enough to call. Her goodbye was full of hope, while mine just slowly broke. Her goodbye was full of hope, and someday mine will be full of hope too. Through the bass and through the smoke, full of hope.
Platform lights flicker like broken promises. Suitcase full of memories. Heart full of unfinished sentences. This is the last train. The midnight train to my future. Neon reflections in the pouring rain. Your shadow dancing in my brain. Ticket in my shaking hand. Leaving footprints in a love unmanned. You said forever like it was true. Now forever doesn't include you. Station clock keeps counting down, while my world keeps spinning round. I hear oh, and the engines cry like steel and smoke, saying goodbye. Every mile pulls me away from the words you never choose to say. And I tried to hold the fading light, but you were already out of sight. Your heart was packed before mine knew that this train was leaving too. I'm on the midnight train to my future, riding through the pain you left behind. Every heartbeat's getting looser from the love I thought was mine. Through the darkness, through the blue, through a sky that once held you. I'm on the midnight train to my future, but I'm still stuck in loving you. Midnight train, no return, no you. Midnight train, just me and the truth. Midnight train, running from the pain. Midnight train, letting love don't last. City lights blur through tears, echoes of our wasted years. Your perfume on my jacket sleeve, a scent that never wants to leave. You chose comfort over fire, chose silence over staying the night, while I was building dreams for two. You were bidding life brand new. Your goodbye was soft but cold. easily, but you still live inside of me. I'm on the midnight train to my future, chasing dawn I cannot see. Every station feels like torture when your ghost sits next to me. Through the tunnels of regret, through the tears I can't forget. I'm on the midnight train to my future, but y'all ain't done with me yet. Baseline beating like my chest, heavier than all no rest. I'm dancing with a broken heart while the world tears us apart. Tell me how you sleep at night when I'm done breathing in this fight. Real love, but I feel the flame. Or was I just a passing night? Wind keeps rolling, wheels collide with every truth I try to hide. Maybe distance heals the scar. Maybe I'll remember who I are. Hands up to the empty sky. Let the sorrow amplify. If love was real, then why am I alone beneath these city lights, counting stars through window glass, watching our forever pass? If this pain is what it costs, then loving you was my greatest loss. I'm on the midnight train to my future, riding bulls of pain, you to stay. Every mile makes me stronger, even if it hurts this way. Through the heartbreak, through the fire, through the bridge of desire. I'm a midnight train to my future, and in fire I break and sing. Trying strength, stitching broken seed, but we knew we'd live as someone new. The platform fades behind, but your memory lingers in the night still. This train keeps moving, and so will I. In the silence of the night, where the bass replaces your heartbeat, I made a promise to myself. If I couldn't keep your love, I'd learn how to survive without it. We were dancing in the dark, neon shadows on your face. Every promise felt like heaven, every touch a warm embrace. You whispered dreams in stereo, echoing through
I'm stronger in the silence than we ever were. You turned my love to thunder, watched it fall apart. Now I'm chasing retribution with a broken heart. This is my ambition to break your heart, to make you feel the emptiness from the start, to let you taste the loneliness in the dark. This is my ambition to break your heart. I wear my pain like diamonds in the night, let it shine where you won't tell me tight. You built a flame, I became the spark. Now it's my ambition to break your heart. But tell me why do I still hear your voice and the rain? Why feels it buzz to whisper your name? I wanted justice, wanted you to cry, wanted to watch your perfect world collide. But every time I close my eyes, I still see us dancing in the light. Maybe I don't wanna hurt you back. Maybe I just want the love we had. The bass is rising like my regret. The crowd is moving, but I'm not there yet. I thought revenge would set me free, but breaking you won't fix me. No. This was my ambition to break your heart. I won't let your shadow tear me apart. I'm choosing strength instead of the dark. No more ambition to break your heart. I'll let you go like a fading spark. Find the rhythm, make a new start. You can keep cold as part. I'm killing the ambition to break your heart. In the silence of the night, the bass no longer sounds like you. My ambition faded with the pain, and now I finally choose me. Midnight city, breathing slow, neon tears in afterglow, heartbeat sinking with the bass, your perfume still in this empty space, shadows dancing on the wall, I hear your name in every call, smoke and mirrors, broken trust, love turns slowly into dust. We were standing on the rooftop high, counting stars across the sky. You said one day I'll learn to fly. I never thought you meant goodbye. Your fingers traced my trembling hands. We made forever out of plans, but dreams were bigger than my
suitcase by the bedroom door, silence screaming on the floor. Every photo face down now. Tell me where we went wrong, how you said I never understood the way the wild runs through your blood. I try to cage the storm inside, but lightning never wants to hide. I gave you all the best of me. You gave me bittersweet memories, a kiss that tasted like the end, a lover, not a friend. You said hearts are meant to roam, not every love becomes a home. And while I beg for us to stay, you spread your wings away. She chose the sky over love, wings over arms that held her close, clouds over promises we wrote, the wind over my heart below. She chose the sky over love, left me praying to the stars above. Now every night I look up high, searching for her in the sky. Oh, she let me go. Oh, I loved her so. She chose the sky over love. Maybe I was never meant to be your gravity. Maybe you were always meant to be free. Now I dance alone at 2 a.m. Crowded room, but missing them. The way your laughter filled the dark, the way you lit up every spark. Your shadow moves in flashing lights. Your memory stays through sleepless nights. Every beat reminds my chest of love I couldn't keep at rest. I tried to anchor you to me, but you were born for open seas, and I was just a shoreline sand slipping through your hands. If love was not enough to stay, then maybe I was in the way, and maybe letting go is proof that loving you was truth. She chose the sky over love, above the tears I'm drowning off, over the nights I call her name, above the ashes of our flame. She chose the sky over love, left my heart in silence numb, and every star that shines so bright feels like a goodbye in the night. Oh, she let me fall. I gave my all. She chose the sky over love. If you ever hear this song, know I tried to hold on strong, but you were never mine to keep. You were just a dream too deep. If the clouds could bring you back, I'd paint the heavens black. But love was never what you needed. You needed to believe it. She chose the sky over love, over the man who stayed enough, over the warmth of what we had, over the good and over the bad. She chose the sky over love, and of silent tears. You were calm like summer mornings. I was storm you couldn't tame. Now the thunder rolls inside me. Every time I hear your name, I see reflections in the water, but it's only half of me. You took the light from my horizon, left me lost out at sea. Water cries, you smile while I'm sinking mile by mile. Every wave says your name, but you're dancing in the rain. Water cries, you smile, cold and distant all the while. I'm breaking underneath to the rhythm loud and I see your picture in the headlines, laughing in somebody's arms, like the pain we built together never left its hidden scars. Did you ever think about me when the night was closing in, or did you just replace the silence